and hauling freight. Hey! 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 Red and green and brown and blue, they're the really useful crew. Down the hills and round the bends, Thomas and his friends. Hey! 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 Thomas, he's a cheeky one, his name but lots of fun. Pulls the mail on time, knows her stuff, tricks and huffs and puffs, thunders down the line. Edward wants to help and share. Toby, well, let's say he's square. They're two, they're four, they're six, they're eight, shunting trucks and hauling freight down the hills and round the bends. Oh, hey, Thomas and his friends.
Oliver and Toad are the best of friends. They work together on Sir Topham Hatt's railway. One day, Oliver and Toad were making their normal deliveries when they came upon a stretch of dangerous track. I don't know about this, Toad. It looks dangerous. Oh, come on, Mr. Oliver. We've got to make our deliveries. Well, all right, said Mr. Oliver. But as they rounded the curve, the trucks began to push them faster and faster. Ah! Ah! Toad tried to apply his brakes. Hang on! Ah! Mr. Oliver! Toad! Oliver was about to fall into the river. Ah! Braked as hard as he could. Ah! He stopped, edges away from the drop-off. Help! Cried Mr. Oliver. His track was wiggling, and the trucks were still pushing him. Suddenly, Philip arrived. Oh no, Toad, he said. Why are you on the ground? Mr. Oliver, he's in trouble. Help, Philip! Philip saw Oliver's predicament. I'll rush to get help, he said. Then the track gave way. But with one final heave, Oliver pushed the train back onto the track.
Oliver had switched tracks, and just in time.
Yay! We want back! We want back! You're not giving back, silly trucks. At least not for a while. And Rocky had arrived. Oliver! Cried Philip. Are you okay? Perfectly fine. Situation under control. Well, looks like I'm not needed, said Rocky. What about me? Oh, yes, of course. And the trucks? Where are the trucks? Downriver quite a ways. Wow! Looks like you had a great escape, Oliver. I certainly did. It was a few days later, and Oliver was still talking about his great escape. At least his second one, that is. And then I zoomed towards the river. Nothing was stopping me. I separated from Toad, and then I stopped myself, inches from the river. I know, Mr. Oliver, I was there too, said Toad. And I don't think that story's exactly how you're telling it. Oh, shush, Toad, said Oliver. And I'm not telling the story for you anyway. I'm here.
He had arrived at the quarry.
Where do you want these cars? Give us a minute and we'll sort them out. Uncouple from them, will you? Oliver uncoupled and went along to the other siding while Bill and Ben sorted out his car.
While he was waiting, he told Bill and Ben the story.
And then I stopped myself just before I got to the river. What bravery! I bet you could go on your own deliveries without a brakevan at all. That's not true. He always needs a brakevan. With your kind of luck, Ollie, said Bill.
I'd bet you just magically brake whenever you need to.
Careful, that stuff's flammable. Oh, don't be such a party pooper, Toad. Now come on. We have more deliveries to make, and besides, I soon should need a rest in the shed. And I think Bill and Ben are quite right. I can handle a delivery on my own one day. Mr. Oliver, that's absurd! By the time they got home, Toad was very upset indeed. Mr. Oliver, what you're saying is absurd. Oh, do shut up, Toad. You're only a brakevan. How would you know about controlling a train anyway? Would I? Without me, your train would be crashing into barber shops just like Duck. And he didn't have a brakevan either. Well, I guess it proves to show that not very many engines need brakevans. That's not the point! He crashed because he didn't have one. Or at least a reliable one, that is. How about this, Toad? I swear that I can make all my deliveries without a brakevan and never crash. Very well, I shall like to see you do it. Very well, then I will, starting in the morning. But Mr. Oliver, it's too dangerous. Then I suggest you sleep on it, and maybe you'll change your mind in the morning. Oh no. So early that next morning, Oliver set off without Toad. Mr. Oliver, wait! Whew. Oliver went to the docks and picked up his freight. Those are for Osborough. Better not take him too fast. I'll be fine, said Oliver. Ahoy, matey! Where are you off to? Ollie! Ollie! But Oliver had already puffed away. Silly Toad, I don't need him, or any brakevan for that matter. I can handle this curve myself!
Faster, faster! Faster, faster!
What? Oh dear, I wonder what Toad will say. Ah, here you go, matey. We received the call and decided to pick you up. Seems like the tables have turned, eh, Oliver? Yeah, I guess they have. Well, no matter. You rescued me, and I'll rescue you. More accurately, I will, said Rocky. Is Mr. Oliver all right? Oh, Toad, I didn't know you were there. Buddy, I'm sorry about what I said earlier. I do need a brakevan. I always need a brakevan, and you're the only brakevan I ever need. Oh, thanks, Mr. Oliver. We make a team together. Coming in. Oops. Ow! Oh! Mr.